You've waited. You've worked. You've dreamed of this moment. The moment you raise your hand, look an officer in the eye, and say with confidence, "Yes, I'm ready to become an American citizen." If that sounds like you, then you're in the right place. Welcome to American Citizen TV, the home of every future American preparing to pass the U.S. citizenship interview. In this video, you'll find the most accurate, most recent, and official USCIS 100 Civics Questions and Answers, updated and verified for 2025. We've taken the confusion out of the process. Every answer is explained clearly. Every word is easy to follow, even if English isn't your first language. This is not just a test prep video, it's a tool to change your future. We know how important this is to you, because we've helped thousands of immigrants just like you get across the finish line with confidence. So do yourself a favor, subscribe to American Citizen TV, share this video with a friend, and grab a notebook, because we're starting now. This is your journey, this is your future. Let's pass the test, together.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. In what month do we vote for president? November. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When was the Constitution written? (1787). The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name your U.S. representative. This answer will vary. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is the capital of your state? This answer will vary. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is the governor of your state now? This answer will vary. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who vetoes bills? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? This answer will vary. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. President's Day, Independence Day. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was the president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution.